After centuries of tradition, only two men have been known to the sport of golf as immortal. A gentleman's sport that has captivated the imagination of fans all across the world. Not every new champion that emerges leaves a lasting impression, but these two certainly created the blueprint for future generations in their own unique ways. It is time for us to answer the hardest question in golf. Between Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods, who wins the greatest of all time debate? Let's find out. Centuries of golf's illustrious history. Only two players can lay claim to being the greatest of all time: Jack Nicklaus and Tiger Woods. Their mammoth number of accolades sets them apart from their colleagues, yet in two completely different eras. When Jack Nicklaus began his legendary haul of 18 majors at the 1962 U.S. Open, Tiger Woods had not yet been born. If you think comparing these two legends is ridiculous because they represent different eras, keep watching to see how intriguing it is to pit the achievements of these two greatest golfers against each other. Number 1. A game of numbers. They say numbers don't lie, and these two have so many that you can bet they have whole rooms for their trophies. Tiger has won 15 major tournaments with 41 top 10 finishes from 87 starts, including a 47th place at the 2022 Masters. He has finished second 7 times and in the top 5 33 times in major championships. Jack Nicklaus remains the major championship king with 18 victories from 164 starts. His higher number of appearances means he has 19 runner-up finishes, 56 top 5 finishes, and 73 top 10 finishes. He holds the record for the most consecutive major championship appearances, with 154 from 1957 to 1998. Number 2. Jack versus Tiger. Amateur records. Both turned pro after exceptional amateur careers. Tiger won 3 consecutive U.S. amateur trophies, and in '96, while at Stanford, received the Ben Hogan Award and Haskins Award. He won the NCAA Individual Championship that year and turned pro, quickly launching a historic career. It took Tiger just 93 starts to complete the Grand Slam of Majors, where he renamed the accomplishment the Tiger Slam in 2000 by holding all 4 majors simultaneously. Jack was a formidable amateur, winning the Ohio Open at 16 and his first U.S. amateur at 19 in 1959. He turned pro in 1962 and completed his Grand Slam by age 26. While both had legendary starts, Tiger's rapid early dominance is unparalleled. Number 3. The PGA Tour. Tiger is tied with Sam Snead for the most PGA Tour wins, with 82 victories from 359 starts. Jack, competing in 595 PGA Tour events, won 73 times, placing him third to Tiger and Snead on the all-time winners list. In terms of win percentages, Tiger leads in both majors and the PGA Tour. His 17.2% win rate in majors dwarfs Jack's 11%, and his 22.8% win rate on the PGA Tour surpasses Jack's 12.3%. This suggests Tiger's dominance in a shorter span of tournaments. It is also important to note that Tiger took a break from golf at the end of 2009 until April of 2010 to solve his failing marriage. And then he was marred with numerous injuries that significantly reduced his tour appearances for several years. Number 4. Handling pressure. The best players rise to the occasion in tough times, and few can match Tiger Woods in clutch situations. Tiger led or shared the lead going into the final rounds of 14 of his 15 major wins. He has an 11-1 record in career playoffs and was always known for intimidating his opponents through his aggressive strategy at conquering courses. Jack won 10 out of 12 majors when leading after 54 holes, won 2 majors in the same year 5 times, and joins Tiger in being only one of 4 players in history to complete the major Grand Slam, yet boasts a less than impressive playoff record of 14-10. Butch Harmon, famous for being Woods' coach through his historic rise, spoke on how the pair soaked up the fun in pressured situations. No one handled pressure better than Jack and Tiger. They were the best at it because they loved it. They absolutely loved it. They lived for it. They loved being the guy. They want to be the quarterback at the end of the game that's got to march 70 yards in 45 seconds. I think it's in your DNA. It's in your personality. Both of them were really hard workers, Harmon said. They worked tremendously hard on their golf games. They knew their capabilities. They knew what they could do and what they couldn't do. What they weren't good at, they worked hard and became good at. Number 5, equipment and course design. In the 1950s, the average driving distance on the PGA Tour was significantly lower compared to modern standards. Golfers relied on wooden clubs and less technologically advanced equipment, leading to distances that would be considered modest by today's standards. The average driving distance during this era ranged from 240 to 260 yards, showcasing the emphasis on accuracy and precision rather than sheer power. Yet, just a decade later in the 60s, when Jack was competing at the highest level, steel-shafted clubs increased the average driving length by 10 yards. That was later increased even further with the introduction of graphite shafts in the 70s. It wasn't just the golf clubs, but also the golf ball design that evolved the sport. Back in the 60s, golf balls were soft and often easily damaged through consistent blows. Spalding were the first manufacturer to patent a golf ball that possessed multiple layers. This design meant players could use its properties to suit certain areas of their game. By the end of the 70s, the average length of a golf course in the United States was 6,400 yards, which differs to Tiger's era, averaging 6,800 to 7,200 yards. Driving average also rose to 280 to 290 yards on average, but with a far more sophisticated and reliable golf ball. A comparable stat to showcase the different eras' complexities are the Masters winning score average. Since 1990, 65% of Masters winners have finished at 278 or lower. The average winning score in that time is almost exactly 11 under 277. From 1934 to 1989, only 21% of Masters winners were at that mark or better. The average winning score during that time was slightly better than 7 under 281. Number 6. Legacy and lessons. Tiger popularized and modernized golf, bringing big money to the sport. Jack laid the foundation, showing the world that winning 18 majors is possible. In summary, Jack raised the bar. Tiger scaled it higher. Tiger won't catch Jack's major record, but his overall better win percentage is a testament of hard work, resilience, and overall aura. While Jack was dominant in the game of golf with low-performance equipment, there is a case for Jack surpassing Tiger with the technological advances the sport had in later years. Tiger's power and short game set him apart. Jack was known for playing it safe, which sometimes cost him, especially in playoffs. Jack's career longevity remains unmatched, having played well into his 60s, while Tiger's peak years seem to have been cut short with unfortunate injuries. What I want to know is, based on the findings, who do you believe deserves the crown as golf's greatest ever golfer? For more golf content, tune into our next video on Golf TV, where we go from father to son. Is Tiger Woods' son Charlie the new big cat? Till next time.